everybody, what is up? Welcome back to the hashtag Lockboss Show and Giveaway. I am PJ, and well, together we're going to be going over the post of the week, the comment of the week. We're going to be doing a little bit of that Lock Pick Trivia, and then we're going to announce this week's 5 lucky Lockboss winners. So I'll tell you what. It's going to be a packed show. We're going to have a lot of fun, and maybe, just maybe, I'm going to stump you with a little bit of Lockpick trivia, I tell you. But anyways, hey, I hope everybody is having a wonderful Tuesday afternoon or evening, depending on your neck of the woods. Now, while we get going here, I did want to do a couple housekeeping things that I know that everyone is going to want to know. And the first one is the link for the after show, the after party in Jimmy J's Discord. So make sure if you want to come hang out with us after the show today, I just threw the link in there. I need to delegate that to Julio, by the way. I don't know what I'm doing, but anyways, I need to, so there's the link to the Discord afterwards, after the show's over. If you want more where that came from, head on over to the Discord and hop into the voice/video chat, and you can hang out with us here for a little bit. Like always, it's a lot of fun. It's actually a ton of fun. It's fun to get to know everybody on a more personal basis and get to learn about all sorts of things, actually. So it's a lot of fun. Now, before we get too far, we get too carried away, I think we need to do a Y1 check-in. Okay, let's do a Y1 check-in and see how many are cooking in the oven. All right, let's see here. The amount of Y1s in stock right now is 8,376. And let's look at the stock movements the last few days here. Okay, so we got on the 27th, there's a 20 pieces, 28, 250 pieces, 29, 500 pieces. Also on 29 is a pack of 40, and then 19 looks like a 10 pack. So it looks like we burned through, if I go all the way back there, close to 1,000 pieces this past week. So, man, we're burning them. We're burning through them, I tell you. Down to 8,000. What we started at, 48 or so thousand. How about that? But all right. So with that being said, actually, before I get going here, of course, I'm going to be drinking a Topo Chico. And this is a fresh one, actually. Pretty excited about that. So, of course, cheers to all you out there drinking a Topo or your favorite beverage of choice. Cheers. All right, all right. With that being said, let's go ahead. Let's hop into today's show and, like always, have a little bit of fun. All right, here we go. All right. Here we go. Lockboss season 3.14. Post of the week. And this one comes from KLNY Collective. So look at this awesome hand-filed key duplication photo. Man, first of all, props on the photo. It's beautiful, by the way, just an absolute beautiful photo. I love, like, you got the file in there. You got the vise, the way, like, when I think of a vise, the way it should look. right? Like it's used and, very smithy. And I tell you what, that's pretty awesome on that hand file there. And I tell you what, I don't know about you guys, but if even like a quick set or something like that, if you were to take out a quick set and just try to hand file from a duplication, it's tough, right? And I remember seeing a lot of the comments, people are like, oh my gosh, like I would ruin the original key, right? But I think the cool part about it, though, is when you can learn this type of skill, not necessarily that you'd want to, duplicate a key that way. It's probably not the best way to do. It's definitely not the best way to duplicate a key, but it is a really good skill to develop the fine tuning needed. And that way, when you go to actually hand file a key, you're not turning in, let's call it, it was a 5 cut, but when you look at your file marks, it looks like a 2 cut. Hey, I may know that by experience. Okay. So the only one I'm judging here is me. So, but no, I think that's really awesome. When you look at the precision of all of those cuts, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. So props to KLNY Collective. Pretty cool stuff there. It actually makes me want to pull one out and try myself. It's been a while since I've done that. And speaking of, I would love to know what you do when it comes to learning impressioning. I think I've told you maybe several times now over the years, but when you work as a kid and you work for your dad's lock shop, anything you can't do gets broadcast. Right? Like you pin up a SFIC core wrong. Well, everybody knows about it. You couldn't make a key for this car, or you struggled with it. Well, everyone knows about it. And the not so fun part about that is that it's very humiliating when you can't do something. The positive side, though, is it made me really learn because I knew that if I could do the job, I wouldn't be getting any extra flack. So, part of that for me was at the time I had a Jeep Wrangler Y159 key, and on the doors and stuff, right, the wafers are on the bottom and the top. And I used to just go through and like hand file stuff like that because I knew I'm like, if I can figure this out, next time I get around some like Y11 I need to hand file, it should be easy or easier, right? And it was actually a lot once you start doing that. So, of course, I would love to know what you all have done to get better. And I'm sure everyone in the comments would as well. Yeah, look at that. Iceman, what's up? Says, wouldn't Country Lucky Key or my dad, wouldn't harass his own son? Never. Hey, for the most part, he wasn't really the one doing the harassing, but he maybe he would, hey, father-son competition, right? Of course, as a young man, I wanted to duplicate a key faster than him, identify a key faster than him, unlock a car faster than him. But I tell you what, he is a master. So I can't say I was successful in all of those. But all right, here we go. Here we go. Comment of the week. This one comes from Fervor JV, something like that. Says, I think the clear lock is good for seeing how the lock works and getting that better visual learning aid. For the feel and tactical purpose, I think a cutaway lock might be a better since it's made of the same materials as the actual lock instead of being made from acrylic. So long story short, I think they both have important but different roles in the learning process. Yeah, absolutely. That's a great comment, great point. Thank you for taking the time to comment that. And actually, speaking of that, of course, next time we do our video recap, I'll kind of deep dive into it. But something that's interesting, and one of the points I was trying to make the point, and in hindsight, I don't know if I made it very well. I'll let you tell me. Is this? If you've ever sat at a bench, and I know that Adrian Hawley's out there, and so many of others in here with me, could attest to some degree that when you take someone who wants to learn locksmithing and you hire them and you put them on the bench next to you and you show them how to rekey a lock, kind of, in my experience, is what you kind of see is like, I mean, obviously, like, okay, it says, here's the cuts for this Schlage key, 1, 2, 4, 6, or whatever. And you're like, okay, so you put bottom pins in there and you grab the one, you put it in, right, and so on and so forth. But the whole concept is kind of hard to grasp at first. Now, it's easy once you understand it, but it's really hard to get there. And I think something that those practice locks do, in particular the acrylic ones, is it allows someone to see exactly the dynamics that are taking place inside the lock. And I don't know, I think it'd just be super helpful, especially when, you know, the first time or the second time you show someone, okay, you're like, here's a follower, here's the plug, and you push it in and you kind of catch it on the other side, right? And as so many of you know, when you do that, well, guess what happens? Stuff everywhere. And at that point, and you're like, okay, well, we need to put all that back together. And they're like, what? Why is there so many pieces in here, right? And so being able to show a cylinder like that in acrylic is pretty cool. But anyways, I'll save the rest for another day. But yeah, so hopefully that kind of makes sense. But yeah, great comment. I really liked it. And you're right, NY Locksmith. He says you probably got him now with identity. As a matter of fact, you know, a video I plan to shoot soon, maybe actually next week, is I want to put my dad up against identity in his own shop. And I think it'd be fun. I don't know if he'll up for it though. I don't know. Maybe he'll win. I don't know. It'd be fun to find out though. It'd be good theater minimum. And but yeah, okay. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's keep the show rolling. And I think it's time for a little bit of trivia. What do you all think? Okay. Now, of course, with the Lock Pick Trivia. So like always, I believe we got 5 questions, maybe 6. Okay. And I'll pause between each question and the answer to allow everybody watching to put their guess in or what they think the answer is. And let's just see how we do here. Now, I'm trying to, I would say some questions are probably fairly tough and some are pretty easy. And so we will see what you think. So, and how many you get right. Now, of course, I probably, depending on how this goes, probably in a few weeks, we'll do a part 2 Lock Pick Trivia. We'll kind of dive into it a little bit. I'd also like to dive into maybe some stuff around it. But yeah, so I don't know. Let's go ahead and let's see how we do here. Now, I am expecting the locksmith / lock sport people, the people that are really into picking, okay? The expectation here in particular is for you to get all of them right easily, okay? I'm looking at you, Ken Nixon, and some others. I don't know. Let's see. But all right, with further ado, let's go ahead and let's dive in and let's have, well, let's call it a little bit of fun. Whoa. All right, here we go. Question number 1 of the first ever What's That Lock Pick Trivia? Here we go. What has been the universal standard thickness of lock picks regardless of brand? And of course, it looks like I gave you a little hint there, which actually isn't even a hint. So don't even pay attention to it because, well, it's not really going to help you. So yeah, let's go ahead. Let's get the answers rolling. And we're talking about the thickness of the standard universal thickness of lock picks, regardless of brand. I guess extra credit, if you want to say what type of pick that is, I'll give you an extra credit. I don't know what the extra credit's for or what you could do with the extra credit, but well, it's your extra credit. All right, let's see here. All right, we got the answers rolling right in. All right, I like it. Okay, here we go. Man, I'm really liking this here. I got lots of answers. Lots and lots of answers. Okay, and the answer is a 0.025 thickness. So, yep. So I tell you what, that's yep. So many of you got it right. So many of you got it right. I like it. Look at that. We got George Blair up here putting up part numbers. I tell you what, that's intense. Okay, here we go. Question number 2 is, what is this? Bonus if you know the 3-digit abbreviation. I'll let the answers roll in, and man, it makes me kind of feel like we should do wrong answers only on this one, but let's do right answers this time. Okay, so what is that? And a bonus if you know the 3-digit abbreviation. Now, the bonus really doesn't count for anything, okay? But let's go ahead. Let's get the answers rolling in. And hey, bonus if you know what pitcher I used. What manufacturer is this pitcher I use? So what is it? Bonus if you know the 3-digit abbreviation, and even more of a bonus if you know the manufacturer of this engine wrench. Let's see it. I like it, guys. Okay. All right. So here we go. The answer is top of keyway tension wrench, also known as TOK. T-O-K, top of keyway. I like it. So many. I know that was supposed to be an easy one. Okay, that was supposed to be an easy one. So I really like the fact that you guys did this. We got some guesses on the pitcher I took. This is actually a Peterson pitcher, for those of you who wanted the double bonus there. So, man, I like it. All right. And side note, by the way, who prefers the top of keyway tension? Now, of course, there's situations that it's good to have them, but in general, who prefers it? I'd like to know in the comments. But all right, here we go. Let's keep it going. Question number 3 is, what type of pick design is this? And of course, I'm referring to the very tip. Let's hear what you have to say. Let's see here. Let's see. All right, we got the answers rolling in. I like it, man. I figured you guys would really like this Lock Pick trivia, right? A lot of people are very passionate about their picks, so I like it. Let's see here. The answer's rolling in. I'll give you guys a minute here while I take a sip. Ooh, look at George Blair, man. George, tell me, George, in the comment section, for those of you just listening only or not, George Blair, he's throwing out part numbers. He's giving us more information here. George, tell me, how do you know all this? I mean, it's not surprising, but I'm just curious how you know it all. But all right, here we go. The answer here is double ball. Okay, this is the double ball pick, also known as a snowman, depending on the manufacturer. Ken says preferred by Pete. No, he's a hook kind of guy. I tell you, he's a hook kind of guy. But all right, here we go. Next question up here is, what does Peterson call this pick design? What does Peterson call this pick design? Let me know in the comments. Oh, James, I love it. You're even saying what the black handle thickness means. That's gangster in my book there, James. That is awesome. All right. So, and by the way, I actually, let's see what you have to say about what does Peterson call this pick design. He has a special term for this. There's a special term. Now, this is supposed to be a tougher one here, okay? So this is a tougher because I'm singling out a manufacturer, and as you know, many manufacturers call, outside of like a hook, really, a lot of them, or maybe, pretty much outside of a hook, everyone kind of has their own names for them. So it's supposed to be kind of a trick question. Iceman says expensive. That's what Peterson calls it. That's funny. That is funny. Triple peak, all that longer ripple, jiggle pick, wave pick, triple peak, wave rake, triple peak, mountain rake, rake pick, snake, three peak rake. Those are all the guesses. Peterson calls this pick. Let's see if anybody got it right. Bogey. It's a bogey right here. Oh, hey, there it is right there. George Blair at the finish line comes in there. Sherelle's in there saying government steel. I like it. I like it. All right, here we go. Next question. What type of material is used on this HPC pick? So I'm talking about what material is used on the actual pick. Let me know. Let me know in the comments, all right? Now, of course, if you're not really into picks, you might be like, PJ, what the heck are all these questions? They're kind of goofy, and are they actually important? And the truth is, they're actually, in the picking world, pretty gosh darn important, because everyone has their preferences and all of that stuff, which we'll be getting to in just a minute. So, okay, we got a lot of answers coming in here. We got people saying spring steel, yuck. Still, I think Sherelle's really telling us how he feels about it, maybe. More guesses are... jumping around on me here now. Spring steel, stainless steel, government steel, marshmallow, spring steel, stainless handles, yep. Okay, and the answer is, of course, spring steel. Okay, so this black stuff here is spring steel. Now, you will find people or companies like Southord, right? They're using spring stainless steel, right? And so it was a little bit of a thing here. Let's see. So yeah, so that's kind of what we got cooking in the oven there. Here we go. Last but not least, I want to know, what is your favorite lock pick manufacturer? I have 5 listed here with 6 other tell me. So we got number 1 as Southord, number 2 as HPC, number 3 we have Peterson, number 4 we have Covert Instruments, number 5 we have Sparrows, and then number 6 others, which includes many others. I mean, and I didn't intentionally leave anybody out. Of course, we have Right hand, of course. Southern Specialties. I like it. Yeah, Southern's great. We actually just put an order in with them today, so that's pretty cool. Let's see here. 2 with the, okay, so Jason SC1 says 2 with 4 is a close second. Okay, number 2, HPC's number 1, Covert Instruments number 2. Hey, Gustavo, what's up? Yeah, Prolock's another one. Number 6. Okay, I like it. I like it. Come on, keep giving me those choices here. It's always good to know. And let's see here. We're bouncing around here a little bit. Mad Bobs. I don't know Mad Bobs. Carl Lewis, tell me more. Let's see here. Covert Instruments. Daymano War says we have Pouncer Man with the clone. I like it. Let's see here. I'm gonna keep going. Iceman says HPC. Keith Moore says HPC. Waterboy Blue says Peterson. Let me keep going here. Phil says Sparrows. I meant 3 Peterson for quality. Okay. Yep. George Blair says Southward for your basic and some fancy picks all day, every day. I like it. I'm a big fan of Southward as well. Yeah, JD says Sparrows makes great stuff as well. Philip Hart says years past HPC, currently Covert. Very cool. Another Clom here. Pouncer says Ken says R. What does that mean, Ken? Mostly, John says HPC, but I have bought Southward, Peterson, and Covert Instruments. George says HPC doesn't deliver consistent pick inventory when you order their kits. George, I think that is, I know that was terrible while that was going on. I think that's over now. They actually have new management in there, and with any luck, that's not the case. I mean, terrible win with that, honestly. Pouncer's throwing in there a little bit of leashy action. I like it. I like it. Ken says exactly when he says R, or I think that's what you're responding to. That's funny. Upcoming favorite is Reaper. And Sherelle says Southward made my first pick set. They're solid. Absolutely. Hard to hear anyone ever say anything. Everyone, I think, likes, for the most part, likes these Southward picks, man. They're great. They're great to deal with, by the way, too. They're wonderful people. Absolutely wonderful people. Lockpicker999 says Southward for their bottom of keyway tension tools. Interesting. HPC and Peterson for their short hooks. And Covert Instruments for their Bagata rakes. Has they said that? Bagata? I don't know if I've ever said that word out loud before. Very good. Yeah, I like that. That's a good spread there. I tell you what. It's a good spread. Let's see here. This was the ESP Hudson picks ordered in the last month. Interesting. Man, what a good variety out there. I tell you what, everyone likes their own picks. Yeah, I like it. Okay, I'm gonna leave the other questions for the other day here. I could keep going. Ken says he cannot remember. Yeah, I like it. Let's see here. Lola Southpaw, what's up? Says Southern holds it down for their affordability and quality. Absolutely. Absolutely. As a matter of fact, I have one of their jackknife pick sets sitting on my desk right now, actually. Let's see. I say, let's see here. Boguta. I think that's James. And maybe I'm saying that right. I don't know. You're gonna have to tell me. You have to train me later in the after party. Okay, you have to train me later on that. I like it though. Let's see here. George says, my one and only Peterson order. The picks came loose in a large bag. Southport always packages their stuff nice. Very true. Okay, hey, we got Keith coming in here. Majestic. Yes, I'll tell you what. People love that. The Majestic pick gun, also known as the Lockade pick gun. Yeah, Southport has tubular ace. Yep. Southport sure does. Very cool. Very, very cool. So yeah, let's see here. Sherelle's coming in, teaching me something here. Let's say it's Boo-Guta. Am I saying that right? Sherelle. Boo-Guta. I don't know. Like the city that's the capital of Colombia. Supposedly the three peaks are like the three peaks of a mountain range visible over that city. Wow, Sherelle, thanks for that info. Sadly, knowing that it's the city that's the capital of Colombia, that doesn't help me pronounce it, but that's really cool to know, I tell you. Let's see here. Bogota. Jimmy, are you just messing with me, or is this right? I don't know. That's probably what Peterson calls it, bogeys. Colombia makes Okay, very good, very good. Well, guys, I tell you what, man, was that some fun trivia or what, man? I tell you what that was fun. That was fun. Probably also the most amount of opinions too, as well. I like it. And I think we'll be doing some more Lock Pick trivia coming up in the future. I think we should probably do a special tension trivia, or maybe even a plug spinner trivia. Might be fun. I don't know. PJ Rookie says, okay. Oh, I get it. Lame J instead of PJ. Okay. Ken, you have anything else you'd like to say before you're done? Just let it out there in the comments. Okay. I'll just take it. Let's see here. Okay, very good. All right, hey, let's go ahead and let's hop into the giveaway. I tell you what. All right, here we go. Lockboss giveaway winners, season 3.4. I tell you what. Now, let's make sure we get on the same page on what to do if you win. You're going to want to email us your shipping info to sales@CLKsupplies.com or call us at 800-848-6989 and we'll send your gifts to. How to win. Comment on our videos with the hashtag Lockboss. Winners will be chosen from comments on the previous week's videos for our weekly giveaway. My favorite part? No purchase necessary. All right, very good. And it looks like Julio music going. Let's hear it. I wonder if this is new music, Julio. I'm kind of liking it though. It's interesting. Interesting choice of music, but hey, you know what? We're running with it. It's time to give away some prizes. So, with that being said, winner number 1 this week is _2. Congratulations. Winner number 2 this week is William Davis 9045. Congratulations. Winner number 3 this week is Paul Geert. Hopefully I said that right, Paul. I tried to say it with confidence, but no, it didn't really work out too well for me. But congratulations, Paul. Winner number 4 is Texas Fire. I think Texas Fire is in the chat, sitting in there. I like it. And last but not least, winner number 5 this week is Andrew Tamarchi 5085. Congratulations, Andrew. Very cool. Man, I love announcing the winners every week. So much fun. Now, of course, We have our Lockboss Lockpick 4 Live Full Zip Hoodie going on right now. Free on orders over $250. All you got to do is add it to your cart. And that's it. There's over $250 in there, and boom, you get it for free. That's how we like it. One thing better than buying it is getting it for free, right? Come on now. All right, guys, I'll tell you what a great show. What an absolute great show. And let's see here. Go through here. Peter says, does CLK Lockpick sell Peterson wafer reader picks? Absolutely, we do. Absolutely. Let me keep going down here. Congrats. Nola Southpost says hashtag rig. Come on now. Nola Southpaw. But hey, let's see here. Jimmy J says, could you always announce? You could always announce more winners. Why stop at 5? Well, now. Let's see here. James says, I wanted to wear my Lockboss hoodie tonight, but it was in the wash. So comfortable. That's what we like. You know, probably what I love most about the Lockboss apparel is we intentionally went on the expensive end on the actual garments because why make a shirt that you don't want to wear, right? If you don't want to wear, it doesn't make any sense, right? It's like you get all the way to the finish line and it was just a waste. So, yeah, let's see here. Okay, very, very cool. All right, well, hey, that's this show this week. Man, I tell you what, it's been a lot of fun here hanging out with you, doing some lockpick trivia, talking about a little bit of impressioning, answering a few questions. And yeah, Jimmy J, yeah, Julio really put that outro music on fast today. Let's see, it's not even 5 yet, so Pacific time. So I don't know what Julio, but Julio's kind of been on the spot today. Julio, props to you, Julio. Okay, props to you. Jay says, every time I wear a CLK shirt, no lie, I get more calls than I can handle in a day. Oh, I like it. Very good. Adrian says, Taco Tuesday. Adrian, are you having tacos tonight or what? You haven't? I was actually thinking about maybe I should have tacos tonight, although I need to first call my wife after this and see, make sure she's not making some dinner. Otherwise, I want some tacos, man. I tell you what, that sounds delicious. I've been upset, by the way, with tacos El Pastor lately. I don't know what it is, but I've eaten tacos El Pastor probably too many times. But I've probably, going to the local Mexican restaurant, I've probably ordered it 20 times in a row. I don't know if I should be admitting that on the internet, but I love tacos El Pastor. But very, very cool. All right, everybody. Well, hey, thanks for tuning in. Of course, we'll see you same time, same place next week. Looking forward to hanging out with you all. I hope you all have a wonderful and safe Tuesday evening. Keep doing that lock work out there. Keep having a little bit of fun, serving your communities, all the good stuff. So we'll see you next week. Y'all take care. All right. And hey, don't forget the after party. I'm going to be hopping in over there probably in 5, maybe 10 minutes. So hope I see you over there. Let's hang out for a few. All right. Take care.